say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed on the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Gabriella Di Sabatabo. Thank you for your beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Please now welcome our Vice President for Mission and Ministry and Dean of the Amaturo Family School of Theology, Father Raphael Capot, as he leads our invocation.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Blessed are you, God and gracious Father, for you have granted us the gift of life. You have sustained us, and you have helped us reach this day of achievements. In your grace, you have given us your divine law and instilled in our hearts a desire for justice tempered by mercy. In pursuit of the knowledge of law, our graduates have long labored and now come to the end of their academic journey. We gather this morning to celebrate and to give thanks for these graduates. Thank you for the gifts with which you have blessed them, for the blessing they will be to a world in need of justice and peace. Grant that in a world of division, our graduates might be agents of reconciliation, that in a world of conflict, they might be agents of peace, that in a world of injustice, they might be agents of justice, that in a world of unfairness, they might be agents of equity, that in a world where the voices of so many are drowned out, they might, with their advocacy, amplify those voices, that in a world in which so many are pushed to the margins, they might, through their work, draw all to the center. And now, Father of mercy, grant that the friendships they have made may continue, even across the miles and the years, that the lessons they have learned and the wisdom they have gained may not fade, but may only increase, that their anxiety or doubt about the future may be complemented by a boldness of vision and a fearlessness in setting forth in hope, and that in all things they may testify to that hope in a world in need of their witness as ethical leaders, true servants of your law, for our global community, now more than ever. And we ask this in the name of Jesus the Lord, who lives now and forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Honor Guard, please retire the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. I now present to you the Dean of the St. Thomas University Benjamin L. College of Law and Professor of Law and STU alumna, the Honorable Tarlika Nunez Navarro.
Good morning, class of 2024. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the family and friends of our graduates, our distinguished guests, dignitaries, elected officials, judges, community members, fellow alumni, and those of you joining us live on video live stream to share in the excitement and the achievements of our class of 2024. As an alumna of this institution, it is my great honor to share this day with you. To begin, I wish to acknowledge the members of today's platform party. I would like to recognize the Most Reverend Bishop Delgado, President David A. Armstrong, the distinguished members of our Board of Trustees, Board of Advisors, and the Chair of the Faculty Senate as well with us here today, and our namesake, Benjamin L. Crump College of Law. Also, the university's faculty and staff. Would you all please rise with me, my platform party, the faculty, the staff, everyone here on stage, faculty, and all of you who put in the hard work to make this happen today. Please stand so we can applaud you. Thank you. You may be seated. We truly are here because of the hard work and dedication of our faculty and all our staff that put forth this tremendous day to share with our graduates. So we thank you for your hard work. Now to my graduates. As I look out and see all your beautiful smiles in the sea of caps and gowns, it fills me with great, great pride. You, each and every one of you, will always hold a special place in my heart as my first graduating class as your dean. Reflecting on my journey, I stand before you as proof of limitless possibilities. It's hard to believe that 15 years ago, I was in your seat. I went on to accomplish my own dreams of becoming a circuit court judge, and now I am here standing before you in an auditorium filled with your loved ones, your friends, your family, at the same podium that I looked up upon and dreamt of one day leading this institution. I tell you this so that you understand from this moment forward, the possibilities are endless for you. The sky is but the beginning. You are now a part of an esteemed, distinguished brotherhood and sisterhood of St. Thomas alumni. Look around you. Look around you, because you are sitting amongst your future leaders, your future judges, state representatives, congressmen, and women, governors, and much, much more. You are about to embark upon one of the most noble professions, a profession that has shaped this great country since the beginning. And with that comes enormous responsibility. That is to be the upholder and the protector of our laws, and to preserve the moral sanctity that binds our society as a whole. This responsibility will now rest on your shoulders. The question is, what will you do with that opportunity? As the book of Luke says, to whom much is given, much is required. So as you contemplate that, I would like to share a few words of wisdom that I hope can guide you on your journey to greatness. Number one, let faith be your beacon. This is the bedrock and the foundation of your life's purpose. Seek the Lord in all that you do. Number two, live a life of significance. Do not get lost in society's definition of success, for that is a dangerous and slippery slope. If you focus on living a life of significance, the success will naturally flow. So what does that mean? It means your decisions matter. Integrity is the choice of doing what is convenient and doing what is right. 4, be authentic to who you are, for there truly is only one you. Inner peace does not come from getting what we want, but remembering who we are. And 5, as I have told you all year, lean into your challenges and your obstacles, for they are detours in the right direction. They are your building blocks to success. Obstacles are put in your path to see if what you really want is worth fighting for. And 6, be courageous. Take risk. To live a life of excellence, you have to take the risk. I would not be standing here with you today if I did not take the risk to leave the judiciary. And I assure you, it has been the most rewarding year of my professional career. So lastly, thank you. Lastly, and I've been saying this to you since I came, let service be your guide. Strive to serve others in all that you do. For Muhammad Ali said it best, the service you do for others is the rent that you pay for your room here on earth. And before I sit down, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for trusting me to be your leader. I am forever grateful for our conversations and for the time that we have spent getting to know one another. Thank you for allowing me to be a very small part of your journey. God bless you, congratulations, and go Bobcats.
Thank you, Dean Navarro. And now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the 10th president of St. Thomas University, David A. Armstrong, JD. President Armstrong is concluding his 6th year of service to the university, and under his leadership, the university has flourished, as evidenced by record enrollments, new facilities, expanded academic offerings, engaged alumni, and an extraordinary Bobcat spirit and energy. His innovative style has yielded exciting new ventures and initiatives and has expanded the university's regional, national, and global recognition, which has helped to advance our reputation as the leading Catholic university of the South. During his tenure at STU, he has overseen the largest graduating class in STU history, led 5 years of record enrollment, and has more than tripled the size of on-campus housing. President Armstrong is truly committed and devoted to our Catholic mission and identity, and is committed to preparing and graduating ethical leaders for our global community. Ladies and gentlemen, your warmest welcome for the 10th president of St. Thomas University, David A. Armstrong, JD.
So Scott, the voice, is our VP for philanthropy. And when we did his contract, he told me every time he gives that introduction, I got to give him an extra $100. But it's worth it. Makes me look good. Welcome, everyone, to the St. Thomas University Law Commencement Ceremony of 2024. I have some special people I want to welcome. Our auxiliary bishop, Bishop Delgado, who is also a fellow alum. Our board chair, and I say the person's most responsible for this success of St. Thomas University, John Dooner, class of 70, Biscayne College. George Rico, our vice chair, class of 86, St. Thomas University. Paul Garcia, Mario Treba, Victor Mendelson, Bernie Fernandez, the beautiful Lilia Machado, Lenora Radicio, all our trustees, give them a round of applause. I forgot my water, hang on. All right. We have our speaker, one of your fellow alums, Ricky Patel. And we have the namesake of the College of Law, Benjamin L. Crump, my good friend. Let's give those two men a round of applause. We also have our Law Board of Advisors, the legendary Human Rosamano, Carlos Santisaban, Michael Rudd, Francis de la Guardia Gauch, and Elaine Carbuccia. Give them a round of applause. Now, this is such a special day for all of you and the families, and we know that. But it's also a special day for your classmates and their families. So what we ask is that everyone respect the decorum of the event and make sure that everyone can get their due. With all that's going on in the world, let's take a moment to honor our retired and active military, first responders, law enforcement, and of course, it's Nurses Week. So all our nurses, so if anyone I just mentioned could please stand, we owe you a round of applause. And because it's the law school commencement, we have some elected officials here. I do know that Representative Alex Rizzo is here, Commissioner Renee Garcia, the Director of Miami-Dade Police Department, Stephanie Daniels, is here, the Chief of Miami Gardens Police Department, Delma Pratt. But if all of you and any other elected officials or appointed officials can please stand so we can recognize your public service. Thank you. Before I get into my remarks, I do want to talk about two B's. First, the burgundy shirts. You're going to see a lot of people wearing burgundy polos today, and they're going to be serving you and taking care of you. They've been doing that for a whole week of our STU Commencement Week. Those are not hired help to come in for commencement. Those are our employees. Our faculty, administration, staff, deans of colleges will be serving you today. That's how we feel here at St. Thomas University, that everyone will serve to celebrate our graduates. So make sure you thank them today because, again, this is a part of our workday, and they're out here serving you. And we thank them for all they're doing, so please give them a round of applause. The other B is Baccalaureate Mass. Father Capot and the campus ministry team put on a beautiful Baccalaureate Mass to kick off the 3 commencement ceremonies on Tuesday night. And we had a record number of people at our Baccalaureate Mass. Over 1,200 people attended our Baccalaureate Mass, which is important as an archdiocesan Catholic university. And by far, we had the most law students attend ever. And I want to thank the 2 administrators and the 2 faculty members that showed up to support those students that were here. So thank you. All right. I always like to talk a little bit about the graduating class. So let's get some great intel on our graduating class. So we have 292 students here today. JD 255, JSD 2, LLMs 33, MLS 2. At every commencement, I have announced the name of the youngest and the oldest graduate. But I don't say oldest. We say the youngest and the most beautiful, right? So our youngest today is Lorena Gonzalez. She earned her JD at the age of 22. And if you're here, please stand. And our most beautiful, with 73 beautiful years, 73, an LLM out of the Human Rights Institute, Jose Borda. I think Jose's golfing. He deserves it. Today, 77% of our students that are graduating are students of color. We are an access institution. 13 international students from 11 different countries. Graduating from 4 programs, our average graduating age is 30. Jose brought that up a little bit. And honors. We have 98 students graduating with honors. That's awesome. And now I'd like to point out a couple of personal stories, and if they wouldn't mind standing and being embarrassed for all of us here, that would be great. First off, your classmates, we had our academic awards ceremony on Monday for the university and the law school, and 2 of your fellow graduates received awards. Roseanne Sherman, class of 24, and Nisha Prince, class of 24. So stay standing, stay standing. You got to stand up for this. Roseanne is the winner of this year's St. Thomas More Award. She exemplifies the characteristics of the Catholic faith by promoting the highest standards of ethics, civility, human dignity, and justice. She served as president of the St. Thomas More Society. She collaborated with campus ministry on events and led us in prayer at numerous events throughout the year, including our Mass when the conflict in Israel and Gaza started. She represented STU at last year's World Youth Day in Lisbon, Portugal, and she exemplifies the true leadership and service to the mission and Catholic identity of STU. Yes. And Nisha Prince is the recipient of this year's Benjamin L. Crump College of Law Social Justice Award. She has demonstrated the passion for social justice and making law an instrument for social good. Nisha led in pro bono service, contributing 500 hours of pro bono work to our community. She's the president of one of our rock star associations, the Black Law Student Association. This year she led our first ever Black-owned business fair and our MLK celebration. She is the ultimate professional and has shown the type of impact our students can have on social justice. And as I told you, you made Benjamin L. Crump proud. Very fortunate to become friends with some of our public service people here in our represented, or voted, elected representatives. And I've been able to form a great relationship with Alex Rizzo, Representative Alex Rizzo. And one day he comes and sees me, he says, "Hey, my son Michael got into the law school." I'm like, "Dude, you didn't tell me he was applying? You didn't tell me I could have helped out?" He goes, No. He had to do it on his own. Well, I'll tell you, Dad Rizzo, your son 2 years ago was the #1 best advocate in the mock trial competition, which won the state, and 2 years in a row now our mock trial team has won. So he's done it on his own. Michael, stand up and get a round of applause. We have a phenomenal student bar association. And every year I'm so impressed with the people that are elected the president. This year it was Michael Phils May. Stand up, Michael. Yeah, if there was a popularity contest, Michael's the winner. One of our great Haitian students who's so very proud of his heritage, he did a wonderful job with SBA this year. He would come in, ask us what we need to do, what we need to do better. Phenomenal events have been taking place all year long, and he has been hired in the Public Defender's Office to serve our country and serve the underserved. Great job, Michael. I met this young man at my Weston Hills Country Club where I live, and I'm a golfer that loves golf, but golf doesn't love me. But Peter Dubatakis, I just call him Pete. Peter, stand up. Where are you at? Peter found out who I was and one day asked me, he said, "Hey, I want to go to law school, but it's between you and Nova." And I said, "Really?" I said, "Come on, we got to fix that." I said, "What are you interested in?" He says, "Well," said, "my grandfather was an immigrant to this country, and we love this country, and I would like to get involved with immigration law." And I said, "Then you have to go to STU. We're the best." And he did. And not only did he come here, he has earned honors. He's one of the top students in his class. And I want to tell you, you've inspired me, Peter, with your positive attitude and your attitude of gratitude. Great job. Congratulations. Alberto Sotero. Decided in his mid-40s to come to law school. And I did not know him. I had an elected official, Pepe Diaz, vouch for him. And we got him in, and there were some people that were working against that. But what happened is he ended up on probation. I know I'm going to embarrass him with that. But in the first year, because it's so hard for an adult to come back and get back into the academic world, right? But this guy is a pilot. He's an engineer. He's a construction manager. He's an entrepreneur. The guy is unbelievable. Started his own insurance company. One of the smartest, hardest working people I know. And he's been giving back to all you students all his 3 years, and you may not even know that. Taking care of you, making sure that you had your accoutrements and coffee and all these kind of things. And now a swing set outside, okay? But best part, he's graduating cum laude. Way to go. And lastly, Andreas Donet. There he is. And again, another one of our wonderful Haitian students. We have phenomenal clubs and associations and organizations at our College of Law. It's amazing. Groups that create bonding and support for people that have like interests and like beliefs, like our Lambda Club, like the Fashion Law and Society Club, like our unbelievable COSBA group and the Balsa group. And my new favorite, the STU Golf Society. But Andreas took over the job of being the president of the Federalist Society. And he came and met with me and the dean. And he said, listen, we believe that there's been some efforts against the Federalist Society since we've been here. I'm going to go for it again, and we're going to make this happen. And we vowed our support for him and his efforts. And now it's the strongest it's ever been. Congratulations. And I know that Andreas is going on to try to earn another law degree, an LLM in tax at Boston University. Congratulations. All of you, for the last 3 years, are very much responsible for the next thing I'm going to talk about. We've been having so much success here at St. Thomas University. People are saying, well, what should we talk about when we meet somebody? What's our elevator speech? We developed the top 10. So now you know. You ready? Great. Over the last 5 years, we've had record enrollment growth, and we're on the way to another 6th year of enrollment growth. As a matter of fact, the law school right now is running at its highest ever and strongest class ever coming in next year. Great job, Joshua Heath and our enrollment team out of the law school. Yes, give them a round of applause. We've increased STU as a business concern from $85 million to $204 million in the last 5 years. We've added 400,000 square foot of new building and field space. Number 4, this year in December and January, it was announced that we received our institutional accreditation reaffirmation for 10 more years from SAC-COC with no restrictions. We've had 3 straight years of record fundraising. Number 6, we have tripled on-campus housing. Number 7, our operating revenue has increased by 54%. Number 8, we've had a record number of teams qualifying for the NAIA National Playoffs, and we earned our first ever team national championship in school history with STU women's and men's swimming and diving. Yes. And number 9, in last February's bar exam, STU Law was number 2 in the state. And in July, we're going to be number 1. If you believe in excellence, and you set the standard for excellence, and we give you the support for excellence, and you put forth the effort for excellence, we will be excellent. Make it happen, July bar takers. And our mock trial team has won the Florida Bar Chester Bedell mock trial competition for the 2nd year in a row over all the schools in the state and around the country. So this graduating class had a lot to do with everything on that list. Normally, to end my talk, I give 3 pieces of advice to our graduates. But this year, I only have 1. And it's because of a recent trip I took. And that piece of advice comes from our Catholic intellectual tradition. Catholic intellectual tradition is one of the oldest academic traditions in the world, and I would say the strongest, because it seeks all answers, no matter where it takes us, knowing that in the end, God is at the center. So my advice to you graduates is always keep God at the center. Always. And this one piece of advice came to me as I took a trip to Havana, Cuba. I had never been to Havana, Cuba. I've never been to Cuba. And if you didn't know our beginnings at St. Thomas University, our American beginnings are 1961, Biscayne College for Men, founded by the Augustinian priests. Then we went and changed the name back to St. Thomas University. What do you mean back to St. Thomas University? Our original founding is in Havana, Cuba in 1946. Father Sorelli, an Augustinian priest from Philadelphia, went to Cuba to start a grade school. When he got there, the citizens said, we don't want a private grade school. We have those. We want a private Catholic college in Havana. And Universidad Santo Tomas de Villanueva was born. And for many years, it provided the best education in Cuba and included women when most countries at that time did not allow women in college in Latin America. Yes. But then, Fidel Castro himself invaded the campus of Santo Tomas. He cut the head off the Santo Tomas statue and took over the campus, put the priests up against the wall. Thank God they were not executed. They escaped 2 weeks later and immediately came to the Archdiocese and asked for the land to start our university here and to restart it here. The reason why I was back there is Archbishop Wensky, Auxiliary Bishop Delgado, Father Capot, and I, and Father Pat O'Neill, former president of St. Thomas University and the president during the founding of the law school, went back to see the blessing of the chapel of Santo Tomas. Because the chapel was in complete disrepair and it was falling apart. And the Communist Party said, you either tear that down or you build it back up. Not even thinking for a second that anyone was going to build it back up, because we know how they treat the Catholic faith, or any faith, in a communist socialist regime. Well, Father Pat O'Neill and some wonderful people from Catholic Extension raised over $3 million, and over the last 4 years completely renovated that chapel and brought it up to its original splendor. Why is that important? As I was flying in, my excitement to be in Cuba was quickly dissipated as I saw all the buildings that were literally destroyed. It looked like Dresden in 1945. It looked like Lebanon in the 1980s, yet not a bomb dropped in Cuba. How and why was it so devastated? And as I went around and saw this beautiful island and these beautiful people that live in this oppression and repression, and I'm looking at this beautiful chapel, and I walked out of the chapel after the Mass. I said, where's the rest of the campus? They said, it's behind the chapel. I went behind the chapel, and there were 7 buildings falling down. And I could not help but think at that moment, the metaphor, the juxtaposition, that when you put man first, when you believe that man can create utopia and the perfect society, this is what it looks like. Complete decimation, complete destruction. But when you put God first, you look at that chapel and you see God, and that's how you try to reach utopia. So graduates, I've always told people, my heroes, my parents, Martin Luther King, and Jesus Christ, for one reason and one reason only: they build things. They built people up, they build things. They don't tear down. And there are people that are going to try to tear you down. There are people that are going to try to tear down this law school. There's going to be people that try to tear down this university. We will not let them. We will be builders, and we will build greatness. And you are a big part of that greatness, because again, we will be #1 in Florida, and we will be one of the best law schools in the nation because of you. Congratulations, God bless you, go Bobcats.
Thank you, President Armstrong. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the namesake of our College of Law, Attorney Benjamin L. Crump. Mr. Crump is referred to as Black America's Attorney General. Through a steadfast dedication to justice and service, renowned civil rights and personal injury attorney Crump has established himself as one of the nation's foremost lawyers and advocates for social justice. He has worked on some of the most high-profile cases in the United States, representing the families of Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, the residents of Flint, Michigan, who were affected by the poisoned water of the Flint River, as well as the family of Henrietta Lacks in a landmark medical racism case. A frequent speaker and author, Mr. Crump has been featured in several documentaries, including Netflix's 2022 release, Civil, Ben Crump. His book, published in October 2019, Open Season, Legalized Genocide of Colored People, reflects on the landmark cases he has battled and how discrimination in the courthouse devastates real families and communities. On February 8th, 2023, the St. Thomas University College of Law was renamed the St. Thomas University Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, becoming the first law school in the country named after a practicing black attorney. The only other law school in the country named for a black person is named after Attorney Crump's personal hero, Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall. Please welcome to the podium Attorney Benjamin L. Crump.
President Armstrong, Dean Navarro, to the Board of Trustees, the Board of Advisors, all the faculty and staff, and to the historic class of 2024 at St. Thomas University, the Benjamin L. Crump College of Law. You all represent the very best that we have to offer the world for the future. You all represent the greatest hope for the United States of America. You all are the creme de la creme, as they say. I mean, President Armstrong, as I look at them, I have to squint because your future is so bright. I mean, yes. You all are going to do important things in this world. And I don't want you to ever forget that this is your calling. And with this great education from one of the greatest universities on planet Earth, the St. Thomas University, you all are going to exceed your wildest imaginations. So I want to implore you to follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Don't ever give up on your dreams. This was a dream getting here today, but now you prepare for the next dream. And you're the only ones who can pick your dreams. No one else can pick your dreams for you. And you need to dream big dreams. I mean, think of things that other people haven't thought of. Endeavor to do things that nobody else has done before. I mean, dream dreams that are so big. As Muhammad Ali said, you should dream dreams that scare you. If your dreams don't scare you, he said, then they're not big enough, because there is no limit to what you can do. And don't put limits on yourselves, and don't let anybody else put limits on you, because you are the St. Thomas University class of 2024. And greatness is within you. And so this final thing, before you hear from this amazing speaker, and the thing we're here to do most, salute you, I want to ask you to do me a favor if I could. Would you all, in just a second, I think about what a wonderful day this is. I think about the dreams and the hopes and the prayers of people who prayed for this day even before you were born. I mean, your mothers, your fathers, your grandparents, your family, your friends, those who knew that they were not going to graduate from law school, but they celebrated you, they encouraged you, they prayed for you, they defended you, they exalted you, and they said, I might not graduate from law school and walk across the stage at St. Thomas University, but if you graduate from law school and walk across this stage, then it's like we all walking across this stage. I want you to stand up and give your family and your friends a great round of applause. Because without them, you all wouldn't be here, and we're all in this together, brothers and sisters. That's what makes St. Thomas University such a special place. We continue to build bridges to help everybody be able to rise up. And so continue to know that you are great, greatness is within you, and claim your rightful place in this world. And never, ever forget, when you leave these hollow halls, you take with you the rich tradition that President Armstrong so articulately relayed. You take the rich history of the St. Thomas University. I congratulate you. I congratulate Dean Navarro on her first class of the St. Thomas University Benjamin Crump College of Law. We are all part of this history together. Thank God. Bless you.
We now welcome back to the podium the Dean of the Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, Tarlika Nunez Navarro.
Thank you, Ben. You never, ever disappoint. If I ever want to feel uplifted, I just give Ben a call on the way to the office, and he talks to me like that, and it's absolutely amazing. So I appreciate you so much, Ben.
You're the best, Dean.
There's also no other law school in this country that can call Ben Crump and get him here by next Tuesday because our Black Law Society wants to put on an event. So let's give Ben another round of applause. All right, now at this time, I would like to invite to the lectern this year's Juris Doctorate graduation speaker, Alexander Avila. I knew of Alex before he even knew I was coming. We share a mentor in common, Judge Izzy Reyes, so I know that Alex is going to be an extraordinary, extraordinary lawyer. Alex is a dedicated professional with a strong commitment to justice and excellence. After graduating high school, he pursued a career in law enforcement, eventually serving as a detective in the Homicide Investigations Unit, and later achieved the rank of sergeant in 2017. In 2016, he married his wife, Karen Avila, and they are now proud parents of 2 young boys. In 2021, driven by a desire to make a deep impact, he began studying at St. Thomas Benjamin L. Crump College of Law. After completing all of his credit requirements early, this past December, he successfully passed the Florida bar exam in February with an average score of, get this, okay, because I want everyone to pay attention, 168.5. That is truly unbelievable, Alex. You make us all proud, and I can't wait for them to hear your story. Welcome to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, my fellow graduates, and their proud family members, it is with great honor and humility that I stand before you today as our class's designated speaker. Reflecting on my path towards this podium, I am reminded of the journey that brought me here today. You see, I didn't have the traditional path towards law school. As the dean said, I graduated high school, started a 13-year career as a law enforcement officer, started a family. I have a 5- and 6-year-old boys. And then only then did I have the bright idea that I wanted to go to law school and become a lawyer. Knowing I had to juggle being a full-time student, have a full-time job, and somehow remain a full-time father and a full-time husband, I never expected to be here or anywhere near the top of my class. I would work every night from 9 p.m. to 7 in the morning, only to go home, sleep for about an hour or two if I was lucky, and if Miami traffic allowed me to. Only to return back around 10 a.m. in the morning to attend not only classes, but complete my assignments for the day. My days off from work were spent mostly at the law library, at times till 4 in the morning, studying for exams, as many of us have, and completing my assignments for the next week. Of course, I could have never done this without the absolute support of my wife, Karen, who really took on the full brunt of law school. She was working full-time and essentially raising our 2 young sons completely by herself while I worked my way through law school. Our only time spent together were small conversations that we would have during breaks I would take to FaceTime her and the kids. Karen, you deserve to be recognized as much as I do. After completing my coursework and graduating a semester early, I began preparing for the Florida bar exam, and on April 15th, less than a month ago, I received the results that I had successfully passed. Thank you. So I'm saying these things not to boast of my accomplishments or even to complain about the struggle, but I want to share with you what I learned through this experience. That is, hard work truly does pay off. And if God has a plan for you, the only one who can rob you of his plan is yourself. You see, thank you. You see, I never expected to be at the top, as I said before, and by far, I never was the smartest person in the room. But what I was dedicated to putting my best foot forward, to giving it my all, and to reject mediocrity. As we face this next step in our path to becoming lawyers, the dreaded bar exam, I want to challenge you all to work hard and to reject mediocrity. Before I received the bar results, I was at peace, and I found that peace in knowing that I had given it my all. I did everything I could do. There was not a minute more I could have spent studying. I was able to lay my head at night on my pillow and sleep in peace, knowing that I did my part. Let us strive for that same peace by pushing ourselves to achieve only our very best. We must aim high, we must work diligently, and we must refuse to accept anything less than excellence from ourselves. Together, let us embark on this next phase of our journey with this commitment to excellence. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Alex, and congratulations again, Karen. Thank you for your support. St. Thomas Law is proud of its tradition of giving back to our community. Our students, both in a formalized pro bono program and in other ways, provide service across a wide spectrum. Providing service in this way gives all of our students insight into the power and the responsibility that comes with being a lawyer. This graduating class of 2024 provided over 21,351 hours of pro bono service to our community. And each year, we recognize one graduate who has exceeded all expectations. This year, we present our pro bono certificate of recognition to Madam President Nisha Prince. Ms. Prince completed more than 500 legal pro bono hours, which were mostly completed at the Office of the State Attorney, 17th Judicial Circuit. Additionally, she worked with the Guardian ad litem of Broward County, the Palermo Mentorship Program, the City of North Miami Beach, Department of Justice, U.S. Attorney's Office, and the Office of Congresswoman Sheila Shefferless McCormick. I ask Nisha Prince to come to receive her plaque. Before we move on to our commencement speaker, we must get a picture with Alex. So Alex, please come back up here so we can get a photo with you. All right. I'm going to try to keep it together for this one. It's our commencement speaker. I would like to welcome Attorney Ricky Patel, class of 2009, my dear friend, my fellow St. Thomas alumnus, my mock trial partner, and my brother. Please come to the podium. Ricky. This is what I mean when I tell you that the people that you are sitting next to will be your best friends for life. They will propel you forward. They will be your biggest fans, and they will push you to do things like this. So, Ricky, it's an honor to have you here with me for my first commencement. Before we get started and hear from you, I would like to present to you an honorary degree. Honorary degrees have been a tradition in American higher education for more than 300 years. Honorary degrees are a distinction of high order, and St. Thomas University awards them sparingly and with great care. The university chooses recipients who have achieved eminence in their own profession or who have rendered distinguished service to society. We are very proud that at this year's Benjamin L. Crump College of Law commencement ceremony, St. Thomas University will confer on Ricky Patel, an alumnus from the class of 2009, an honorary doctorate of law degree. Whereas, Attorney Patel, you embarked on your legal journey with a mission to champion justice and make a difference, and graduated from St. Thomas Law and are a dedicated class action lawyer. Whereas, you gained national attention with your groundbreaking representation of over 3,500 hotels and municipalities in a historic class action against BP. Whereas your impact extends far beyond the courtroom, and your advocacy has been instrumental in effecting legislative change, notably in Puerto Rico, where you played a pivotal role in the creation of bad faith and statutory fees laws. Whereas your legal insights and accomplishments have earned you widespread recognition, and you are a familiar face on major news networks such as CNN, Fox, ESPN, and ABC. Whereas you are currently serving as counsel to Ackerman, one of the nation's top 100 law firms, while also leading It's for the Kids Foundation, providing over 150,000 meals yearly to hungry children and supporting over 5,000 foster children annually. Whereas you are a Martin Luther King Award recipient and serve as chairman of the Nicholas Children's Hospital and have authored 2 children's books. One of them he co-authored with me. Believe, aiming to inspire young minds because of your commitment to philanthropy and children. Ricky, you have displayed leadership and compassion on many, many communities. By the power vested in me as Dean of the Benjamin L. Crump College of Law at St. Thomas University, and on behalf of President David A. Armstrong and the Board of Trustees and the university, Ricky, for your extraordinary leadership and service, I am delighted to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Law. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Navarro, President Armstrong, faculty, staff, esteemed Board of Trustees and advisors. Good morning. A huge congratulations to the class of 2024. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and anticipation. It's such an honor to have been asked to speak at the place that has provided me with an opportunity, determination, and most importantly, with faith. I feel like it was just yesterday when I sat right there, feeling as though not only did I make it through law school, but also as a major victory for my family, who were cheering me along as the first one to attend college. Most of my life, I tried to hide the fact that my upbringing was so different from my peers. No one in my family grew up in fancy neighborhoods, drove nice cars, or had any formal education. My family, however, worked tirelessly so my siblings and I could pursue our dreams in this incredible country. My dream was always to sit where you are sitting right now and graduate from law school. I remember that feeling. When the day finally came, I proudly sat with a huge smile on my face. But inside, I could feel the pressure of what awaited me in the real world. I had $150,000 in student loan debt when I graduated. The economy had completely collapsed. No one was hiring, and most law firms were even letting their attorneys go. It was a true recipe for disaster. However, I didn't give up. After 3 years of burning the candle on both ends during law school, I knew my ambition, perseverance, and faith would get me to where I needed to be. I, along with my best friend who graduated with me, decided to start our own law firm out of pure necessity. We were building a law firm with no guidance, no support, and no one interested in mentoring us. It truly felt like the blind leading the blind. The first 7 months were an absolute grind. We knew we had to hustle because there was no plan B. There wasn't a safety net. We made $600 a month, barely enough to survive. But we kept doing what we were trained to do in law school. We kept pushing one another and never gave up. That hard work eventually paid off. There was finally light at the end of the tunnel. My personal story continues from that moment. I went on to achieve much success in the area of law. My partner and I put in the hours. We sacrificed time with our families and friends. And we pushed ourselves day in and day out. We made it happen. We achieved what we set out to and so much more. Now, I'm not going to stand here in front of you and recite my personal accolades like a laundry list. And I don't want you to sit there and think to yourself, oh, here's another successful lawyer who made it out there in the real world and is trying to tell me how easy it's going to be. I'm telling you this because the foundation of my success began where you are right now, in this school, in the same seats you sat in for the past 3 years, the same dedication and fierce determination you had walking into this school and getting through these past years is what I also had. I'm also telling you, you're right at the precipice of success and greatness. You've been prepared for this moment. This school has set you up for success. And, you know, I read about this university that was trying to grow trees quickly inside of their labs. They kept the areas completely sterile. The trees would grow to a certain height and then collapse. The scientists realized after some time that the thing that was missing was wind. You see, wind causes stress to these trees in nature, which leads to strengthening the roots of these trees. This made me think about the system we have in place at St. Thomas compared to other schools. Other schools strive to create a comfortable environment for their students and then expect them to survive the stress of the real world. However, here at St. Thomas, we have a perfect system that doesn't coddle our students. A place where nothing is given, everything is earned. You entered into this law school knowing you had to give it everything in order to survive. We are the Navy SEALs of law schools. And now, as each of you walk across this stage, you are about to become part of our alumni. We have all gone through the same experiences as you. There is a bond that we all share due to our strong St. Thomas roots. And if there's one thing I can promise you, it's the fact that we take care of our own. We know the caliber of attorney St. Thomas creates. Now, there's just one thing left for you. As you all know by now, we ruffled a lot of feathers by becoming number 2 in the state for our bar passage. Everyone is looking at us like, is St. Thomas the real deal, or did they just get lucky? And I'm here to let you know that this class is ready to show the state and the rest of the country that we are the real deal. And mark my words, 2024 will be the class that is remembered for having the highest bar passage in the state. When you do that, our alumni, our faculty, our staff, our students, our board will forever remember this class of 2024. I am so proud of all of you. Welcome to our alumni. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky. Now, as we prepare to confer our degrees to the graduates, let me explain some of the customs and traditions of our ceremony. The graduates and all participants in the ceremony are clothed in academic caps and gowns. Persons with graduate degrees also have hoods. Each graduate-level college degree has a distinctive hood. The colors on the hoods have special significance. A black shell is silk-lined with the colors of the institution conferring the degree. For the St. Thomas University Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, the colors are blue and white. The hood is then bordered with velvet of the color signifying the field of learning to which the degree pertains. With the law degree, the color purple designates that status. Students who are displaying gold medallions today are graduating with honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. These medallions are given to students who have achieved academic excellence. Some students additionally are wearing cords of various colors. Each different colored cord represents a student's participation in a student organization. Some graduates are also wearing a graduation stole, indicating their role in a student organization. Dean Navarro.
Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The awarding of our degrees. Degrees will be awarded in the order of Doctor of Laws, Master of Laws, and then Juris Doctorate degrees. Candidates will be presented to the President of the University for the awarding of their degrees. I ask members of the audience to respect others while taking photographs during the ceremony and to please hold your applause until all the candidates have received their degrees. We will begin by recognizing the candidates for the Doctor of Laws in Intercultural Human Rights, Masters of Laws in Intercultural Human Rights, and Master of Laws in Cybersecurity Law and Policy. Class of 2024, at this time, please watch for directions from your faculty and staff.
Would the candidates for the Doctor of Law and the Master of Laws in Intercultural Human Rights degree and Cybersecurity Law and Policy please come forward? Donovan A. McFarland, summa cum laude. Gina Araujo. Yomaris Bocio Encarnacion. Ariana Camacho. Roberto Carretero, magna cum laude. Nawang Choden. Lucy Elba Comea. Ana Virginia Diaz Ustacari, cum laude. Flor Maria Fernandez Lopez, cum laude. Evelus Fonmayor. Dione Jose Garces Lopez. Celeste D. George. Bettina Rodriguez Aguilera. Kayla Hall, magna cum laude. Darren A. Hicks. Ashley Michelle Lago. Diana Losada. David A. Malengua Fuentes, cum laude. Claudia Patricia Martinez, cum laude. Naira Mendoza, cum laude. Kaliba Huget Nagoy, cum laude. Mackinson Lamore, magna cum laude. Yalmirka Mutas Gonzalez. MD Nazarul Molia. Enrique Jose Montañez Gedler. Felipe Eduardo Navarez Restrepo. Jorge Andres Perez. Maribel Rodriguez Fiera, summa cum laude. Jose Rafael Santander Contreras, cum laude. Sasha Marie Zanale, summa cum laude. We will now be recognizing the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree. Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree please come forward? Christy Abascal. Maxwell R. Adams, cum laude. Kaisha Ahi, cum laude. Geraldine Alberto. Sharon Alfandre. Abdul Majid Al-Qasim. Alessandra Gabrielle Alvarez. Ana Maria Alvarez. Giselle Alvarez. Kevin Anthony Alvarez. Sabine M. Aragones. Ari Jordan Bell, magna cum laude. Ariana Roisa Bengole, cum laude. Samuel N. Basilenko, cum laude. Marcus A. Baptista, cum laude. Justin Alejandro Barquette. Ramon Nicholas Baez, cum laude. Lauren Christian Rabago Azuren, cum laude. Samuel Joseph Awad. Diana Atala Zakapa. Roberto David Asensio, cum laude. Claudia Aravena. Kayla Sunshine Bell, cum laude. Thomas A. Bayo, cum laude. Katrina Belmontes. Kyle Bennett. Nico Berger, summa cum laude. Melissa Betancourt, cum laude. Zainab Abdul Allah Beydoun, magna cum laude. Brooke Lene Bishop, cum laude. Carolina Blank. Emily N. Blanc, cum laude. Christopher James Bodie. Alexa M. Borges, cum laude. Daniel Christian Borges, magna cum laude. Lane Carson, magna cum laude. Kaylin Mary Margaret Bosque. Connor Michael Brady. Michelle Brienza. Michael Tyler Bright. Tiana M. Brown, cum laude. Luis Andres Caballero. Juan D. Campos. Jesus Rafael Calo. Frank C. Casals. Sabrina Casas Montana. Talia Cedeno. Paula Lisa Charles, cum laude. Roxana Clemente, cum laude. Michael J. Coffey. Carlos Antonio Concepcion. Jacob Alexander Kovas. Annabelle Jazz Cubenes. Christopher Dallagrand. Joshua S. David. Abby Rose Fell, cum laude. Brooke F. Evans, magna cum laude. Cameron K. Duran, cum laude. Christopher B. Dewane. Peter G. Dorvatakis, cum laude. Jessica Michelle Dos Santos, cum laude. Andreas Donnet. Delon Delroy Delip. Michael S. Del Duca. Gaston Luis de Cardenas. Victoria Carolina Davis. Phyllis Dean Fiola, cum laude. Juan Fernandez. Lara J. Fernandez Hudson. Melissa Fernandez, cum laude. Rodrigo Fernandez, cum laude. Anton A. Fetkulov, magna cum laude. Michael Filzame. Mara Fontanet Vasquez, cum laude. Ryan Michael Fowler. Lenin Andres Galausa. Amanda Sofia Gonceto, cum laude. Valentina Grisales, cum laude. Samantha Gonzalez Gomez, cum laude. Sabrina Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Lorena Gonzalez, cum laude. Annette Gonzalez. Logan Glaspie, cum laude. Bradley Charles Jeanette. Marie Tess Gezelschap, magna cum laude. Michael H. Gerstein. Marlon R. Garcia, cum laude. Veronica Maria Garcia. Star L. Guerra, summa cum laude. Aaron Harrison Guerrero. Vanessa Girahoche. Yulisa Gatto. Camilla Gutierrez. Daniel Enrique Gutierrez. Mark Halpern. Savannah Lynn Hamilton. Jeffrey D. Hayes. Jason Hernandez, magna cum laude. Amanda Hernandez Rodriguez. Whitley Elaine Judd. Nicholas Joseph. Natalie Halbert. Victoire Jonqua. James E. Jackson, Jr. Derek A. Jackson. David T. Jaksic, cum laude. Samantha A. Howell. Elizabeth Christie Hopkins, cum laude. Alexis K. Hill. Anatis de la Caridad Hernandez Fuentes, cum laude. Alden Kazmika. Steve Keone, cum laude. Marina Nikolaevna Korolova. Jacqueline N. Kozinski. Blake Hunter Landis. Sophia Larson. Francesca Nicole Lastra. Keith T. Latouche. James T. Lair. Amanda Megan Leslie, cum laude. Idan Livnat. Raquel Miriam Mantikoff Iohis, cum laude. Talia Martha Manrese Vivas. Anna Christina Mendez. Linnea Magdaleno, magna cum laude. Genesis Madrid. Erica Smith Lundblad, summa cum laude. John Vincent Lewis. Samantha Nicole Lopez. Michael Raul Lopez, magna cum laude. Gregory Teddy Lewis. Luis Alejandro Lenin. Oscar D. Morante. Rebecca Martinez, cum laude. Kenya L. Matthews. Michaela Nicole McLeod. Francisco Alejandro Melo, cum laude. Francisco Ramon Mendez. Elizabeth Ann Mikowski. Nicholas F. Milton. Julio C. Morales, cum laude. Natalie Vivian Nardo. Ashley Ann Navarro. Marina Linda Pataro. Mina Park, magna cum laude. Marcello Parisi, magna cum laude. Sarah Pardo. Alani Palmer. Patricia Parlares. Elena Florencia Orsi, cum laude. Corinne Alexandra Olmeda, cum laude. Shadosi Okafor. Amanda Gabrielle Nordello. Sydney Regine Nettles. Stinelli Pena. Elizabeth Pereda. Jordan Francis Perez. Richard A. Perez. Grace Perez de la Mesa. Albert Javier Perez Abreu. Giancarlo Antonio Pinto, cum laude. Daima Pla, magna cum laude. Jonathan Raul Ponce. Joseph L. Powers. Nisha Prince. Michael A. Rizzo. Gabriel Rivas, cum laude. Ricardo Andres Rios. Drake Luke Rekve. Paola S. Riatiki. Dean Thomas Raynor. Alfredo David Rabanay. Irina Rakitina, cum laude. Anthony Quintana, magna cum laude. Victor Gustavo Quesada. Diana Pujara Alvarez, magna cum laude. Melissa Rodriguez. Christian Andres Rodriguez, cum laude. Jasmine Rodriguez. Jose A. Rodriguez Lage, magna cum laude. Alexis M. Rudolph. Carmel L. Runcie. Mark Robert Salnick, cum laude. Alexis M. Sanchez. Stefano Santamaria. Osvaldo Stardui, magna cum laude. Michael Jacob Schaum, cum laude. Adalberto L. Sotero, cum laude. Luis E. Sosa Torres. Matthew S. Son, magna cum laude. Balwant Singh. Jessica Silva Vasquez, cum laude. Amanda Cifontes, cum laude. Roseanne Elizabeth Sherman, magna cum laude. Danielle S. Shin. Camille Segura. Manuela Lazaro Schneider, magna cum laude. Chelsea Schiffer. Luis Eduardo Reyes, cum laude. Alexander J. Spur. Nicholas A. Stearns, magna cum laude. Max R. Stein, magna cum laude. Mauricio Antonio Torres, cum laude. Austin R. Townsend. Ryan Trout. Kevin Treba. Vivianis Tuccio. Molly Turner. Nicholas Logan Vasquez. Christian Matthew Winch. Haley Elizabeth Wilson. Leo Oli Wiesinger. Kelsey Leanne R. White. Nicholas Ridley Marich Whitaker, magna cum laude. Zachary Brian Weinstein. Frank Villaboy, summa cum laude. Viviana Bowe. Sophie A. Velasquez. Roberto Antonio Velasquez Andoni, cum laude. Dong Quay Wu. Megan A. Zamora. Georgia Theodora Zavos. Saskia Jean-Jacques. Alexander Avila. Gabriela Di Sabato. And and Jasmine Noel Joseph, cum laude. Will you please welcome again to the podium the Dean of the Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, the Honorable Tarlika Nunez Navarro.
Congratulations, class of 2024. So now is the time we've really all been waiting for. I ask all our candidates for the Doctor of Laws and Intercultural Human Rights, Master of Laws and Intercultural Human Rights, and Juris Doctorate degree recipients to please stand. We're not quite there yet. One moment. All right. President Armstrong, the faculty of St. Thomas University, Benjamin L. Crump College of Law recommends these candidates for the Doctor of Laws, Master of Laws, and Juris Doctorate degrees.
Oh, you took the thing. Oh, I just got a little emotional there when you all cheered like that because I can remember my law degree and it was a long time ago. But you brought it right back. I ask that the law degree recipients remain standing for this most important part. By the authority vested in me as president of St. Thomas University, by the Board of Trustees, and by the great state of Florida, I hereby declare you to be graduates of St. Thomas University, Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, with all the rights and privileges of the degree of Doctors of Law, Master of Laws, and Juris Doctor, as listed on the official records of the university. Congratulations, class of 2024!
Graduates, please remain standing, graduates, and join me in bringing back to the podium Mr. Ricky Patel, fellow St. Thomas University College of Law alumnus, to lead you in the St. Thomas University Pledge of Loyalty.
All right, I'm going to make this as quick as possible. I know everyone wants to get out there and celebrate. Parents, spouses, families, guardians, and friends, I present to you the graduating class of 2024. Loyalty to your alma mater, St. Thomas University, is a special characteristic of our students. I ask the platform party to stand. 2024 graduates, our newest alumni, join me in reciting the Pledge of Loyalty found in the back of your programs. Graduates, please stand and repeat after me. With a solemn sense of my responsibility, I pledge myself to hold my degree as a sacred trust, an emblem of my obligation to serve, to hold it with untarnished honor to myself, in generous loyalty to St. Thomas University, and with fidelity to God, my country, my fellows.
Graduates, please join us in singing the St. Thomas University alma mater, led by Jasmine Joseph. The words of the alma mater can be found in your program and on screen.
St. Thomas, now we sing our song of gladness to be a part of your great honored name. Born in the light of noble Saint Augustine, your teaching stands like beacons on our shore. Keep live in us the memories now we treasure, and bring us to your eternal home.
Thank you, Jasmine. Class of 2024, please be seated. I ask that each of you turn your attention to the screen for a congratulatory message from His Most Reverend Excellency Archbishop Thomas G. Wensky.
As the sponsor of this Archdiocesan Catholic University, I wish to congratulate you as you graduate from St. Thomas University. This university, which was originally known as Villanueva, was first planted in Havana, Cuba. Then in 1961, uprooted by the Cuban Revolution, it was transplanted here in Miami. First as Biscayne College, and then over the years, it grew into what today is St. Thomas University. The history of this school mirrors the history of many of you. You or your parents came from other nations and cultures and found yourselves transplanted here to South Florida. And as your academic achievements indicate, St. Thomas University has been good soil for you not only to grow, but flourish. As those who have graduated before you, we hope to see in coming years many good fruits represented by the contributions you will make in the communities in which you will live and serve. Made in the image and likeness of God, we acknowledge ourselves to be His creatures when we labor in line with His purpose and we establish goals to achieve what is good for ourselves and for others. Remember, your future success will not be judged solely on the bottom line. An education that is called Catholic not only wants you to be able to earn more, but to be more. Congratulations. We are proud to acknowledge you as alumni of St. Thomas University. Go Bobcats.
Congratulations again, my College of Law graduates. Now, for the real moment we've all been waiting for, what David A. Armstrong does the best, which is throw a party to celebrate his students, our students, and to celebrate you, the families, and the supportive roles that you have played. So the instructions are very important. Following our benediction, we ask all guests to please remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have left the commencement area. Then, graduates, when you exit, please follow directions to the Cordero Breezeway of St. Thomas University, Benjamin L. Crump College of Law, where your faculty, guests, and others will join you for a celebration in your honor. And now, in closing, please stand as I invite Most Reverend Bishop Delgado to the podium to lead us in the benediction.
My dear graduates, congratulations on this joyful occasion. Heavenly Father, in your immense love and grace, you have led these graduates to the milestones moment. Let your blessing pour out abundantly upon them as they embark on this new chapter of their lives. May their family who have supported them throughout their journey at St. Thomas University be blessed with joy and fulfillment. We also ask that you bless the professors and staff of the university who have imparted knowledge and wisdom to these graduates. As they go forth into the world, give them always to do good and to keep you at the center of their life. Congratulations to the graduates, and may they be blessed in all their future endeavors. And may Almighty God bless you, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
As a reminder to all guests, please remain seated inside here until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have left the commencement area. Then all are invited to join us quickly at the Cordero Breezeway at the Benjamin L. Crump College of Law for our post-commencement celebration. This concludes this morning's ceremony. God bless and go Bobcats!